Hey there guys, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. Thanks for tuning in. For this episode, we are comparing the FILBE Rucksack to the MOLLE 2 Rucksack. A couple of days ago I did a video previewing the MOLLE 2 Rucksack, and someone sent me a message asking me if I would compare this to the FILBE system. And guys, I'm happy to do that for you. If anybody ever has any special requests, feel free to let me know. I'll do my best to address those. Of course, I can't address them all, but I'll do my best. So there you go. Now, honestly, when I received the MOLLE 2, this was after I had the FILBE system, I could not help but immediately realize, gosh, these things are very, very similar. Now, of course, there are some differences. I mean, we're talking about multiple generations of difference here between these two packs. But still, you know, the basics are very, very similar. So I'm going to be showing those off to you guys. Now, for the sake of this comparison, it's going to be pretty rough. I don't have a whole lot of stats for you. I'm just going to be showing off the pockets, the pouches, the rucksack itself, the frame, and there you go. Now, the first thing that I should mention that we should start with is price. With the FILBE pack, if you buy this as a complete kit, you're looking to spend between $300 to $500. You can find them sometimes a little bit cheaper, it just really depends on what's available at the time of your purchase. Now, you can buy just the rucksack itself, and prices will vary from $120 used, you know, up to even $200 just for the rucksack itself. This MOLLE 2 pack, which I have right here, I found this one for $60, and that was shipped. It was actually $50 plus whatever the shipping was. So, you know, definitely, if you don't have the money to spend on the more expensive FILBE pack, you can go with its alternative, its brother, its cousin, the MOLLE 2. Both of them, I like a great deal. I have to admit that I do like the coyote brown color of the FILBE pack. It's a little bit more civilized than running around, you know, with a military backpack, and really that's just because of the camo pattern, but you know, really, no one's going to really care. Just stating my 2 cents. Alright guys, grab a cup of coffee, I'll go ahead and lay these packs out, and we'll begin comparing them. So here you have it guys, here are the two monsters, the FILBE Rucksack and the MOLLE 2 Rucksack. Of course, it's coyote brown, and this one is the ACU digital camo pattern. Very similar, actually. Both still are extremely large. Of course, this one looks a little bit smaller, and that's because I do have it compressed quite a bit, whereas this one really is uncompressed. They both have the big top compartment, big lid. This one has that mat pocket right there. This one has the lid as well, same sort of buckles to open it. But you do have additional pockets though. You have a zipper pocket right here. You also have another zipper pocket up here. Opening it up, you do have a big mesh pocket. It's zippered on this one. It's velcroed on this one. You do have the ability to cinch it up, close it on the FILBE. You also have that ability on the MOLLE 2. Now here is the inside of the MOLLE 2. Basically, it's just a gigantic rucksack. You do have the zippered divider, which connects to this right here, and that will separate your sleep system from the rest of your gear. It's zippered. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just a big pocket. The FILBE is just a tad bit different. You do have a place for a hydration bladder or whatever else you want to put in there. You do have the zippered divider that will separate you know, the top compartment from the sleep system compartment. You also have the ability to hunker down your load on the inside. Now moving down, of course you do have the PALS and MOLLE webbing on both packs. Of course, the FILBE has 10 times more. This thing is just covered in PALS webbing. You can attach things any which way on this pack. For the most part, you could do the same with this one. It's just not quite as much, but still, it's, you know, not a big enough of a difference. Going down here, you have the sleep system compartment, zippered. Just like you have here on the MOLLE system. Another zippered pocket, sleep system goes inside that. We'll go ahead and flip this around now so you guys can take a look at the frames. Of course, both have the drag handle. Drag handle. So there you go. Here is the backside, the frame, the harness, the waist belt of both of these packs. And as you can see here, very, very similar. Actually, I would say that these are the exact same model of waist belt. Check this out. You have the 4 humps with the divider in the middle, so for breathability. You also have the exact same 4 humps, same divots here, the exact same thing. So there you go, guys. Basically the exact same waist belt. Different buckles. As you can see, quick releases, all that good stuff. Sternum strap, quick release, sternum strap, same old stuff. Now, as you can see here, you have the frame in all of its coyote brown on this pack. You also have this frame here. Very, very similar. I mean, there are some differences. And, you know, how those actually play out when you're carrying your load, I do not know. We'll have to discover that in the future when we really begin testing these out. Now, of course, at the top here, you do have the frame, which really does jut out. And that is a difference compared to the FILBE. The frame itself, it really is enclosed here. And of course, you do have the ability on both of these packs to adjust your straps and all that good stuff. So there you go, guys. You have the MOLLE 2 in comparison to the FILBE rucksack. Both are very, very large. Both are very, very similar in size. There is a price difference, and namely just because the FILBE is just kind of now coming out onto the civilian market. You know, so you could always look for those prices to start going down, really once the market begins to get flooded. So the MOLLE 2's been out for a while. You can get them, like I said, I got mine for about 50 bucks. 60 bucks with shipping. So there you go. Both are very large. Yeah, you know, they can carry a ton of gear. They're not your average, I'm going to go out backpacking pack. But, you know, if you're a huge dude and you don't mind carrying some serious weight, each one of those packs comes in right at 10 pounds. So, you know that once you load this thing up, it's going to be heavy. If anybody has any questions for me, please feel free to drop me a line, let me know. I'll try to address that for you. If you guys would like to see any other comparisons in the future, drop me a line as well. Of course, guys, make sure to check out our Facebook page, The Outdoor Gear Review, and our website, theoutdoorgearreview.com. Take care, everybody. Until next time.